The murder of Charlie Kirk was a horrific crime, and it's clear that Trump wants to hijack that horrific crime to silence anyone who disagrees with the president about any issue. President Trump is abusing the vast powers of the federal government to shut down people who dare disagree with him. We are in the biggest free speech crisis this country has faced since the McCarthy era. Let's just say it plain and simple. President Trump is abusing the vast powers of the federal government to shut down people who dare disagree with him. From universities to law firms to nonprofits to journalists, Trump is abusing his power and violating the First Amendment daily to punish anyone who does not line up behind his agenda. That would be wrong no matter which party did it, no matter who the president was. So I'm thankful to my colleagues who are putting together this legislation to protect churches and nonprofits, newspapers, magazines, colleges, workers, students from any president who tries to target his political opponents, shred our Constitution, and disgrace our values in the process. We are in the biggest free speech crisis this country has faced since the McCarthy era. The murder of Charlie Kirk was a horrific crime, and it's clear that Trump wants to hijack that horrific crime to silence anyone who disagrees with the president about any issue. While Mr. Kirk's tragic murder is new, Trump's desire to shut down all opposition is not. From the beginning of his administration, Trump has tried to go after anyone who dares question him. And as we saw last night, far too many billionaires and corporate-owned media companies are bending the knee. Disney and ABC, Paramount and CBS, the Washington Post editorial board, Facebook. Let's be clear. The ultra-wealthy men who run these companies are making a choice. David Ellison, Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, Bob Iger. These men are enriching themselves, auctioning off the United States' First Amendment to a wannabe tyrant. We have to ask ourselves that if Watergate happened today, would our biggest news outlets be allowed to run the story? Or would a billionaire owner decide that crossing the administration just isn't worth it for his bottom line? If you're watching at home, please know this is not just about the rights of a TV host or a big university. Trump and his billionaire buddies want to silence dissent so that they can run the country for their own benefit. First, it might have been they came after students and professors. Next, it's media companies and journalists. After that, it's churches and nonprofits. After that, it's you. It's all of us. Remember that Donald Trump did not turn against Jimmy Kimmel because of anything he said this week. He turned against Jimmy Kimmel when 8 years ago, Mr. Kimmel spoke up about stopping Trump and Trump trying to take away the Affordable Care Act from millions of Americans. That's what's at stake in this moment. The ability of the American people to speak out against the billionaire takeover of our government and be heard.